entertain us for 2 seconds?
Yeah.
We were just talking about the group text. And when there's
I saw that. It's a concern. I have a 16-year-old at home, so it's a concern.
It's a concern for the 16-year-old. Are you ever in a group text where you're like, oh God, I
Or
can't.
have to protect your 16-year-old from getting attacked in the group text?
As much as you can.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, you have to be very much. Somebody makes a joke, you're like, no, I do not. A legal writer, like, I in no way condone the joke you just made.
Yep. On the record.
Yeah. No, it's a definite concern.
Okay. Well, welcome back to New York. You're a New Yorker. New York's very own Hank Azaria. That's exciting.
Yes, I grew up in Queens.
You're a Mets fan too, right?
Sure is.
Yeah, well, why else would you be a Mets fan unless you grew up in Queens?
If you work for them.
The reason for it.
And the Jets, right?
And the Jets even worse.
Oh my gosh.
No, I'm okay. Am I bleeding?
You might be. You might be.
It's Saturday. We have a neighbor, and we live in a nice neighborhood, and he has a license plate that just says misery. I'm like, why did your license plate say misery on it? You do well, you're a successall guy, and then you see there's a Jets helmet right next to it. It's just perpetual misery if you're just anywhere near the Jets.
Yeah,
it's
like
very
for
sad.
real.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's lighten the mood.
Yeah.
Let's get
With your music,
sports.
with your music,
Sports.
with your bands.
Let's talk about the Springsteen tribute band.
Have you? Yeah. You got to do the.
Yeah, you gotta
get the voice out.
I've been imitating the way Bruce talks since I'm 15.
Tiny. I mean, you would scour like record stores looking for live albums. Is that true?
You've done your research. Yes.
Just for you. No one else in the show.
Back then, kids, we had vinyl records.
Could you
That's
imagine?
the way you listen to music.
Right.
And Springsteen bootlegs, live recordings were a big deal. You couldn't just get them off Spotify. You had to go and search the record stores, which I would do almost every Saturday. And some great ones. And a lot of what we do are, those recordings. Every Bruce fan, you don't just know the live recording of Rosalita. You know 17 versions of the live recording of Rosalita.
If you're a true fan.
Yeah.
Yes. And so they all live in my brain and soul.
Right.
And so we kind of took our favorite live recordings and tried to recreate them.
You nailed the outfit too.
For
It just
real.
wear
You wear black.
You wear black. You got to wear black.
It was an easy choice.
Yeah, it was.
I read that it took some time to actually get the voice. That you were practicing in the car around your 16-year-olds, and then you were like, okay, I think I got it.
Yeah, well, recently, I've been at this for about 2 years. It was hard. At first, I over-rehearsed it, and I kind of overdid the gravel because I figured, well, at least the gravel is kind of iconic. Is Bruce's singing voice.
Yeah.
But I overdid that so much that by the night of when we debuted it, which was my 60th birthday party, as a surprise for people, I had blown my vocal cords out.
Ay.
And which I had done a couple of times on Broadway and knew that I needed cortisone, which I did. I had to have some cortisone for that night. I was also so nervous that night, even though I'm just doing it for friends and family, that I actually threw up.
No.
I've never thrown up from nerves ever.
Oh my gosh.
As a performer, but I did that day.
More nervous doing this than
more nervous
the entire body of work you've done your entire life.
Yes.
Did you need another shot of
At least
cortisone?
that's what my guts felt.
Were you upset that Jeremy Allen White got the gig and not you? Were you like, dude, come on?
It's funny because part of that, a lot of my impressions came out of hero worship, like Bruce as a kid.
Yep.
And one of the reasons I wanted to be an actor as a young man was I thought maybe someday I could play the Bruce Springsteen story. Then I kind of aged out of that. And Jeremy Allen White did an amazing job. He's incredible.
He really is.
He is.
Easy on the eyes.
When you are performing, are people saying,
that.
I'm not going to argue.
are people there to see you, Hank Azaria, or are they here to hear Bruce Springsteen's music?
I think the majority of the crowd it's a Springsteen tribute band. I'm trying to recreate the sound of the E Street Band and Bruce as closely as we can.
Yeah.
Because that's what I love. That's what I would want to show up to see. And we throw in some Simpsons voices, in there. I work him into the stories, this and that.
Yeah.
That was Mo, in case you was wondering. But I'm trying to capture Bruce music as closely as I can. And it's a lot of stories, though. And a lot of, it's kind of almost a one-man show with music.
Well, it seems you're so passionate about it. It's interesting to hear your journey of loving him as an artist and like talking about going to record stores and enjoying his music all the time. Like that's interesting. That's cool.
I just thought everybody did that. Most of the band is in their 30s. They're all professional musicians. They play the music so well that it wasn't until a few months into doing it but they all tell me I'd never heard these songs.
Oh my
before
God.
you played them. I'm like,
No
you're
way.
kidding me.
Are you doing deep cuts? Or are you doing like
We do
Born in
some
the
deep
USA?
cuts. We do some deep cuts. Like we do Growing Up from his first album. You know, we do, I mentioned Rosalita.
Yeah.
Lately I've been doing Ghosts, which he did about 10 years ago, because it's about people we miss who are no longer with us. And yeah, if you're a Springsteen fan,
I don't know any of these songs.
do not.
Not a single one you just
The
said.
deep cuts,
I want to now.
the
You're
deep cuts, I
considered a young
don't.
person.
I'm 70.
We're old.
Do you know? You
moisturize.
probably know, like like Dancing in the Dark.
Yeah, of course.
Glory
That's what,
Days.
yeah.
We
I
do
know the
those.
80s. I know the
We do
80s
those.
stuff.
Before Dancing in the Dark, I tell the story about how John Landau told Bruce he needed one more hit before they released Born in the USA, and Bruce famously said to him, "You think it's so easy? Why don't you go home and write it?"
Yeah.
So Dancing in the Dark is actually about how bad Bruce felt because he couldn't come up with a top 10 hit.
Well, he
Only
did.
Bruce could write a top 10 hit about feeling
a top,
lousy
right.
about not writing a top 10.
Incredible.
And the proceeds of this concert go to a good cause, yeah?
All to the 429 Foundation and some other charities too. But I have a foundation that gives primarily to education and human rights and recovery issues. And so yeah, all our net proceeds, when we have them, got to pay the kids in the band first.
That's
Right, of
right,
course,
that's
yeah.
right, that's right.
All go to that cause.
And you did often. I was at the North Shore Gala, and you performed.
Oh, you were there?
I was too chicken to say hi, though.
Oh.
So
The
this is
Howard
making up for
Stern,
this.
Howard and Beth Stern event?
Yep. So I'm making up for it right now.
Next
Yeah.
time,
Yeah.
if you see him in the crowd and he
Too
comes
chicken.
up to you, don't call
He
the
doesn't know any
cops.
Bruce Springsteen songs. You just call me.
I'm going
that's
to
fine.
out you, yeah.
Dude, I'm
In
fine.
front of all these
It's
Bruce
fine.
fans.
I'm totally.
Hank Azaria, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
January
That's it.
11th.
That's the gig.
This
Get your
Sunday, January 11th, Sony Hall. We're the best Springsteen tribute band you've
Do
ever
it as Mo. Do it as. Do it.
Come see Hank Azaria be Bruce Springsteen.
Can you do it? Can you do the? Can you do the prompter?
Can I do the prompter?
Do the prompter right there. Yeah. There you go. There's your prompter right there. Go for it.
Hank Azaria and his EZ Street Band are playing January 11th at Sony Hall. The tickets go to SonyHall.com. Or don't. Whatever.
Fantastic.
Well done. Thank you so much.
It's amazing.